So the ZiPS is basically Fangraph's WAR from their computer engineer nerd who developed his own system and algorithm. Real quick, we'll buzz through this. Here is the projected Fangraph's WAR for the upcoming year. Johan Rojas / Brandon Marsh, they have as a 1.4. I'll take that from those two, I guess. Schwarber and Marsh, they made one person in left field. That's at a 2.
No. They didn't make Schwarber and Marsh one person.
Yeah, you're
Marsha Warber.
It's a monstrosity name put together in a blender.
Marsha Warber, a 2.0 in left field. Alec Boehm comes in at a 1.7 on the year.
No. You read that wrong again. By no surprise.
Sosa,
it's Marsha.
also.
No, it's Marsha Warbave.
Oh, because Cave.
It's a Marsh Warber Cave combo.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, Marsh is with Rojas also. So are we sure it's Marsh?
I mean, it's got to be, right?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Who has Marshall Warbave?
Sorry, 2 outfielders, 5 infielders.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
So Alec Boehm and Edmundo Sosa come in at 1.7 at third. This is very encouraging. Trey Turner, a 5.0. If you can get that out of Trey Turner, it's going to be a great year for the Phillies.
Oh, yeah.
Do you believe in the full season of Trey?
Turner
No
5.0? It's going to be Turner 5.0
Turner
season?
5.0. You think we're going to
I
get
like
it?
it. Yeah. We won't. All season? What are you saying?
Yeah. Do you believe like the full season bounce back? Like what we saw in those last 2 months, we're going to get a full season.
It's definitely a Turner 5.0 time.
Bryson Stott and Sosa at second base. Tyler, you might think this is a little low. He comes in at 2.3, and that's mostly Stott.
I don't know if I necessarily think that it's low. I think that I think it's probably fair because you have a Gold Glove caliber second baseman, a guy who can hit well against right-handed pitching, and a guy who at times struggles against lefties. And I think that if he's going to see 50% of his bats or close to it against left-handed pitching, I think that that's what their diminishing value is on that 2.3 is, he's really, really strong against right-handed pitching. What kind of leap can he take against lefties in full year 3? Or full year 2 as a second baseman, full year 3 as a starter.
Yeah.
Right.
First base, Harper and Boehm give you a 4.1. So Trey Turner does come in the best. Harper trailing him at 4.1. Real Muto and Stubbs gives you a 2.9. And Schwarber at the DH gives you a 2.6. Now, you're starting pitching.
They also have Castellanos at the DH.
Oh, excuse me. Castellanos in right field. We missed him. He's your worst in terms of ZiP rating for the year. Projected is just a 0.5 player. That not great.
It's
For
like
$20 million. I like Castellanos. If he's your 7-hole hitter, I think that's a pretty good situation to be in. When they signed him, they clearly thought he was going to be a middle of the order 5-hole hitter, maybe 6 at worst, potentially a third. That's just not who he is. He's kind of a 7-hole hitter.
This is a very brutally interesting, I should say, piece, because if you actually read their reasoning for all this, it's they don't feel too confident on Castellanos. They want to make him a DH.
Well,
altogether.
he doesn't have the.
I'm not saying.
Kyle Schwarber, I know. On another team, Castellanos probably is.
You can't DH both of them, but that's one of those iffy things. They're pretty. They even have Alec Boehm as boring.
As boring?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
and that's an interesting way to describe somebody. You're just boring.
That hurts a little bit.
See, to me, a boring player would be a 0 WAR.
Yeah,
they're
just average.
They're not negatively impacting your. Now, I don't know how ZiPS rates average players, and maybe it is about what he got. But to me,
he's not far off of it.
Being 0 is as average as you can get. That's a boring player to me because even if you're negative, there's talking points.
Mm-hmm.
You're not boring. You might stink, but you're not boring. You know what I mean? It's a weird descriptor for Boehm.
So there's your position players, your bullpen as a whole, and this would be really good on the year if they came in at a 3.6 as a whole for the bullpen. Your starters, Zach Wheeler comes in at 4.3. Aaron Nola comes in at 3.8. Your boy Taijuan Walker comes in at 2.0. Ranger, 2.7. Christopher Sanchez, 1.8. And then it has Nick Nelson as 0.2 as your 6th starter kind of person.